Hello, 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 hello. New warriors. Blessings to all of you. I am back, but for a temporary period of time. Just figured I'd just jump on. I know I'm a little bit earlier than usual. It's about 4:40 in the late afternoon, getting close to the evening time here. So, of course, my normal streaming time is around like 6:30-ish, or like 6-ish, 6 p.m. But I've been spending a lot of time in the Word and just really just getting that spiritual refresh, spiritual reset, you know. So I won't be completely back just yet, but today I just, had the urge to want to turn the stream on and just chill for a little while and get some last Epoch in there, kind of get the juices flowing for the game, because we're getting pretty close now to the season 4 release. We're about a month away now, so figured I'd get my Epoch going. So I've been playing off stream, and I gotta say, it's been pretty fun. I honestly play last Epoch off stream anyway, but figured I'd just play a little bit on stream, kind of document my journey a little bit, and yeah, like I said, get myself prepared for next month when season 4 drops, because that's gonna be when I go pretty hard in the game again. But for now, I'm just experimenting with what's in the game in terms of other classes. So I've been really dabbling with Beastmaster so far, and although I am a rogue main, I'm a rogue main at heart. Just figured I'd try something new to see how the build functions, and I'm actually having fun. I'm actually having fun with the Beastmaster. So I may have Beastmaster as my backup. So whenever I do like a reroll for a new season, I'll probably just opt for Beastmaster as my second character, but I'll always have Rogue as my main go-to. That's like, Rogue is my favorite class in this game, so. But for now, yeah, you guys can see I've just been dabbling off stream. This is the first character I made in the game, my Rogue, which I still want to go back and kind of play for a little bit, but for now I'm just gonna do more experimenting with Beastmaster. Been having, again, a lot of fun with it so far, so. But yeah, we won't go for too long. We'll just see how long, time permits for today. But yeah, we'll just keep the ball rolling. Let me just maybe get the sound up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Not too much. Normally I'd rock with music in the back, but I actually really love the ambiance of Last Epoch so much that I don't play music in the background. I actually really enjoy the vibes this game gives. Very, very relaxing. Like, that's why when I play this game, it's just super chill. Not many games do that. Not many ARPGs give me that. The heck? Oh, already we lost connection? We just logged in, dude. But yeah, this is a game that really just, it hits me differently. The overall vibe of the game just really absorbs me. I get so immersed in the experience. In my opinion, this is just me speaking from my own heart, but I really do feel like the soundtrack for Last Epoch, some of the best I've heard in an RPG. Like, it's just so chill, such a good vibe to just hack and slash your way through. So I'm really excited for what season 4 has to offer for Rogue. I'm really looking forward to playing Shadowrend. It's gonna be so exciting to play that. Oh, I gotta get my... Oh yeah, I gotta go back this way, that's right. I remember doing this.
Yes.
At least now I can just skip.
I see.
But we can visit the forge. We'll do that first. Get all this stuff out of the way. Get all the submissions done.
What do you want?
Damn, so rude. What do you want? Like, to me, this and ambiance is, I don't know, you can't find it in any other ARPG. It's just, it's so chill. So chill. It really is an experience you can never get, or you can't really find in any other ARPG. I got my 2 doggos with me. Got crow friends. Let's go. And I got my bees. Forgot about the bees. Got my bees in here too. Okay, I don't need these. I need some better rings actually. The sound effects are always funny. Whee! And I gotta say, the Beastmaster, when it comes to traversal, is so good. That leaf slam is just so good. Look how far that goes. It's so good. So satisfying to use it. This way again? I can't remember which way it was. I haven't played a campaign in a while. Yeah, I like the freeze variant. I like freeze a lot. It's pretty fun. Freeze just feels so satisfying. Normally I'd go for like lightning, because I always play rogue, but it's actually quite nice to play something different for a change. Age me. Nice. Oh, lightning damage? No, I don't need that. Okay, I want to go north first. Normally I do the submissions first and then I go towards the main stuff after. Because a lot of times I forget that the submissions exist. So I like to remind myself to do them first and then go and do everything else last second. Let's go here, yeah. Go to a great college. This part I remember. Yeah, this part I remember. Let's see what we got here. That laugh. What's this? No, not in that one. I think we're good on that. You're cool, you good? Man, I just seeing the preview for season 4 via the trailer just got me so excited, man. I guess I'm one of the rare the rare individuals that actually am quite excited for all the things coming into season 4, the echo chains, everything. Like, I'm super stoked for everything that's coming into the game. And of course Rogue, like I said, I'm very, very excited for Rogue and trying out Rogue. But I'm looking forward to trying out the whole corruption stuff too. That is actually what's got me more curious than anything. I want to see how far we can take our build crafting with regards to corrupting our items. Because they did tease quite a bit, but of course, like, not a lot. So looking forward to seeing what other bits of corruption we can do. Going to be exciting. And then, like, a lot of animation fixes are going to probably happen. And then, of course, I want to read the patch notes, because I imagine patch notes are going to be interesting and a fun time to read. See what got buffed, what got nerfed. Dodge rating. What else do we have here? Nothing much else, right? I guess we can just challenge this one out. Vaporize! Give me that, boy. Give me that belt. Alright, so usually I skip that guy. Those mages are a bit of a pain. Okay, now I gotta return to the outcast camp. Okay, I'll go there first. We'll go there first, and then we'll go on our merry way. That's one less submission I had to think about now. Impossible.
do you want?
Nice. 31. Alright, let's see. So last time, yeah, so I want to really level up my melee damage two-handed. Although my Beastmaster, I do want to get this up soon. Tusk Warrior. Yeah, okay, we'll go back to this and we'll get this up to 10. Health, increased minion health. This is not bad for increased minion damage too. So this is not bad either. This could also be good too, but I want to get this up. So what are we at right now? I think we're at 5 something. So this should raise us up quite a bit. 571, yeah. And then I guess we can do some health restoration on this. It applies to my minions. So that means my minions also heal too, which is good. Let's go with that as well. And then we'll move into Beastmaster slowly. I gotta start getting this up so I can get my my saber tooth. That's what we need more of. Gotta get saber up. Let's see. What do we want to do with this now? Whenever you expend a storm stock, you have a chance to cast Stormbolt. Well, now we're doing freeze, so none of this is really important. Attack speed for sure, though. We'll do that. Okay, so where do we want to go now? We want to go back to Imperial. All right. I want to beat this dinosaur up so bad. I gave him some really good buffs too, so I want to try and get him unlocked. Perfect. So we just need rings. Excuse me, sorry. So this belt is actually well, I don't want to lose my bees. What's this gonna give me? This is actually better. Way better. Oh, but then I lose my personal affix, which is the minion damage, and I get +1 to my minions or companions. What would this boost me to? Is that 601? 615. So this just gives me an additional 1. My minions lose damage. I could though, hold on. I could seal. Maybe I can seal an affix. See. I want to seal it. Where was it again? It was one of these, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Glyph of Despair. So I want to seal attunement, I guess. We can seal attunement. See if we can get lucky. Nope. Nope. So it lost all potential to forge. Well, that sucks. So we didn't get a chance to do it. Did not seal the affix as we wanted. Because this is attunement. Birds are also so I guess technically we're okay. We got tier 4 attunement here. And but we do have regen, and health regen is actually really good. Being able to regen my health is pretty nice. So even though we are going to be getting a 618, I think I'll just keep this one on for now. Just because the damage is good, the +1's good. And I still have potential on it, actually. Hold on. So then maybe I can actually add... Hold on a second. So this is... Okay, so what do we want? We can get endurance, or... Yeah, just get some more attunement then. Get some... Actually, just get some strength. Strength is good. Some strength on here. Tier 1. Perfect. Tier 3. Okay, that's a tier 4. So vitality... Maybe I can take vitality off. But maybe we not vitality. But we have to fall. We need level 32 for this now, though. 41. 2. Okay, so we just need one more level. Endurance is not bad either. Okay, well, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. We still got something in there. Yeah, we got some extra strength that boosted our DPS a little bit here. And we still get to keep it, which is good. Because if we swap this out now, yeah, so we're still good. So if anything, this is still a good helmet. The vitality would have liked to swap it out for attunement, but I think we'll keep it for now. And everything else, I think we have to wait it out and just see. Yeah, like these rings, for example. I guess these rings I could technically level up. But these rings don't have that much. Freeze rate multiplier, crit strike chance. I guess we can just put some physical res. You know, put physical res here. Here 3, nice. Okay, and then we'll put another... What was one of my other weaker ones? So fire resistance. We'll put fire here then. For now, at least. Okay, so we have a tier 1. Right? Not the best thing in the world, but still, it's fine. We can level this up. What do you want with this? We'll get some attunement. We can even put cold damage. Because we do need cold damage here. Health regen, mana regen, minion. Actually, you know what? We'll get some minion damage. Since we were talking about minion damage earlier, let's get some minion damage up in here. We'll add this. Tier 1, tier 2. We have 11 forging left, so let's probably add in a bit more resistance. Let's put some fire res up in here. And then lastly, let's get, what was the last one? Physical. Okay, so not the best, but our potential is a bit up here. So we got some minion damage at least. Would have liked to increase my physical damage though, but you know, it's fine. If my minions can do more damage, I'm happy. At least that's temporary. It's a good level up for now. We can get rid of these guys after then. Okay. Oh, this way? And the great thing is we get to keep our bees, right? The bees are still with us. Yeah, we got bees. Where are the other bees? We get bees on melee. Minions. Where are the other bees? Can I have something else with bees on here? I swear there's another thing that I had on here which gave me more bees. So this is a 1 LP, which is good. I can actually make this a better item. I swore I had better... Where did my bees go? Oh, here we go. Yeah, 2 bees, not someone on potion use. Okay, there you go. That's what I wanted to know. I was like, wait a minute. I know I can get more bees. Nice. Because the doggos. So now we have, when you kill an enemy, one of your wolves has a chance to howl. This does not expend Howl's mana cost or put it on cooldown. Howl also grants more melee damage. Alright, so we'll do this. Now we have a chance to howl here. This one also, victory howl is good. So level that one up afterwards as well. Okay, sick. Wonderful. I'd be with you too. And we're getting the double howls. Healing effectiveness, melee attack speed. Ooh. 10%. Oh, okay. So this is cold damage and lightning damage. Not that we need the lightning part, but that's interesting. What can I release then? This is inflict bleeding. But maybe we don't need this. This 598. Hold on a second. 615. Okay, so this is still... Okay, this is still not the best. 615. Okay, so this actually does give us okay. And we're inflicting bleed on cold hit anyway. I guess it's not bad. Weird though that this increases our damage while transformed. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep these for now. I'll have to put them back inside their respective stashes later on. Right. Ooh, what's this? Urzel's Pride. Okay, we'll empower this. Let's go with that. Nothing important there. Come back here, boy. Find, oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about this part. I have to fend off the hordes. Nice. Birdos. Okay, so shred. Okay, so this is what I wanted. So per active crow. The crow storm is also good. Fast speed. Okay, we'll go for huntsman here. Because we can do more damage. It stacks. So the more I can do this, it's going to be good for huntsman. Crow's going to do more damage. So eventually I want to swap out the wolves for its actual saber tooth. That's the main goal. The vision is swap out doggos for saber, and then we can go rock out with birdos, and saber tooth. The doggos have been pretty good so far, though. Can't even lie. Doggos have been pretty solid. Can't go wrong with doggos. But I love my cats, so I gotta go with my saber tooths. No. Ooh, wow. Plus 10 strength and 12 strength. That's 22 strength on a tier 5. That's not bad. Go for one more in power. That could be a potentially good chess piece. Oh my gosh. Crimson Wave. Whoa, no, man. I knew I was gonna die there. Damn it. Dude, this Rift Beast is actually really good because I keep on dying. I keep on dying to it. Oh, I need to unlock it so I can use it. Impossible. What? What just killed me there? I guess it was the same thing. Alright, got a Birdos. Yeah, we only got one of y'all now. Dude, he knocked me out like crazy there. I only got one doggo now. That's because I have 4 birds, that's why. That's fine. I don't really mind. More birds, the better. More damage. Yo, my brother Gramps. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Good time zone to you. I've been pretty good, dude. I've just been taking some much needed time to just relax and, you know, get in the word more and spend more time in spirit, you know? It's kind of cool off a little bit. Plus, this month of February has been pretty slow in terms of games and like ARPG stuff, so can't really make too much content off of nothing. So I've been using that extra time to just relax. But I'm good though. Pretty good. How about yourself? Oh, so you're up pretty early today, right? Normally you're up a bit later for work, right? Defeat the seer. Good to hear. It's been interesting times. Working the morning shift today? Ah, that makes sense. That's why you're up bright and early today. Yo, what's up, deal? What's up, DLM? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome, man. You're up early too, dude. Yeah, so far I've just been doing some experimenting with the build. But yeah, so far it's pretty nice. Just a bunch of minions just freezing everything.
You are a skilled
Nice.
It is no wonder that the Epoch would be entrusted to you.
But it certainly has been some interesting times indeed. I hope you've been doing good too as well, Gramps. Hope life has been pretty good to you and you've found some time to yourself to chill out. I'm going to bed actually. I was ranking in rivals with friends and didn't see the time. Still farming away in rivals. What are you at now? What's your final rank before you go to bed? Are you pleased with your performance? Plat 3? Nice. That's cool. You have like an end of the season goal? Like you're trying to hit like a diamond or master? I don't know what the rankings are in the game, but do you have like a specific like goal to reach? Or is it just having fun? I feel like I'm happy, but I should have not lost this many games. Diamond is the goal. Hey, well, you're almost there. After plat to diamond, so you're almost there, man. Just keep it up. I've had a lot to do at work, but having fun trying out some demos on Steam. Yeah, the Steam Fest is now taking place, so I've actually been checking out some of the demos myself. And I did make a video about one of them recently, which was Echoes of Mistralia, which is a really fun action roguelike game. And also Crystal Fall, another action RPG, which is really fun so far. Needs some work, of course, real rough around the edges, but pretty interesting. Then there's another one that I downloaded that I haven't yet tried though. I think it's called Alabasta or something. I can't remember the full name. Alabasta something, but it's another action RPG slash like roguelite or roguelike, I guess. So I'm curious to see what that's all about. I'm glad to hear that you've been enjoying the demos. Any ones that stood out to you so far as demos? Yeah, I'm happy for you though, D. I'm glad that you found something that has given you something to focus on, right? It's always good to have something to focus and kind of reach toward. I had the same goal for myself in Overwatch, actually. I told myself that I would get to Plat this season, and I got to Plat, so I just said, okay, you know what, I'm done for this season. And it was Plat on a character that I liked, which was good. Because I told myself this season I wanted to really play more Sojourn, and Sojourn has been a favorite of mine. And so I got her to Plat, and so once I got that done, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna chill out. I'll just play some quick play, you know, for the rest of the season. Wait till next season drops, and for now I'm just gonna enjoy some more ARPGs again. It looks fun with the cat. Oh man, the cat is a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but I think once players get a good grasp of how to counter the cat, it is actually quite fun. It adds a new dynamic to the game. Certainly a headache when you don't know how to actually counter it though. It's very, very dumb. But other than that, yeah, definitely the new additions of the characters have added a lot of variety and excitement to the game again, which is really good. Ooh, Lyot's Machinations. +2 to Fireball. Oh, that's good for Mage. Okay, I'm getting some new items around here. Maybe I can make a mage build later on. Not now, though. After that, I'm going back to Neo 3 and Monster Hunter Wild. Oh, yeah, definitely Neo 3 is coming out pretty soon, so I definitely would think you'd want to focus on that more than anything. Like, Marvel Rivals is just a game that you can play with friends, like you said, and then hop off when you're done. Oh, it's already out? Oh, I thought Neo 3 was coming out like I thought like next month or something. Oh. Okay, let's go. Perfect. Yay! Okay, this lineage has evolved beyond simple nest. Okay. Nice, nice. So here's the amulet. Perfect. So this is what we like. This is the amulet that I want to test out here. So this amulet's going to give us a nice solid buff. So we're going to have +1 to all skills, 40% increased minion damage. When a hit leaves a boss or a champion below 40% health, you summon a Rift Beast for 15 seconds. Yep, this is what I want. So we'll get that on there. We lose some DPS though, unfortunately. Actually, we lose a lot of DPS. Ooh, a crap ton. Wow. We do have movement speed though. Let's see, lightning damage, healing effectiveness, length duration. Go grab this. And everything else I think we can just pass on. My friend finally got the game, so I made a new character. Nice. Are those guaranteed drops? Oh yeah, so the amulet, yeah, every time. So the way that this evolution system works in last Epoch is every time you evolve your Rift Beast, you essentially get to build the beast to what you want it to be. And once you've defeated the final form of it, you can unlock the amulet, and it's guaranteed. So whatever stats you put on the beast becomes your amulet. So my evolutions, you can see it says Frost Head, Shoulder Vines, Rime Wind, Plumage, and Firehead. So all those things you saw me fighting against with the Rift Beast, I now have it activated on the beast now. So anytime I take a boss or champion below 40%, it just activates the beast and it comes out and just kills everything. It's pretty sick. I haven't had the time to watch the full video yet. We'll get to it soon though. Windows was really fun. Crafting survival with pirates and ships. Arg. Oh, speaking of pirates, did you check out Windrose? I don't know if you're into the well, I'm sure you like pirate games, but Windrose I heard is a good. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. You said Windows, but okay, I know you're saying that Windrose. I watched a friend of mine play Windrose, and he had a blast playing it. And it matched everything you just said, the crafting, and you just like jumping onto ships and fighting pirates on the water, kind of like Sea of Thieves in a way. It was definitely interesting to watch. Bring back my DPS. Well, what do you use in Rivals, or who do you use? Sorry, because you mentioned DPS. So who do you use? Autocorrect. Because for a second my brain was like, oh, Windrose, that sounds cool, or Windows. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. But yeah, Windrose definitely is an interesting game for sure. Okay, so every 5 seconds, your next melee attack deals increased damage and gains aspect of the shark. Okay, so this is good. And this is Beastmaster. So let's get Beastmaster leveled up. But I also want to continue getting this to 10. I want to max this out to 10 so I can get a nice solid DPS boost. Okay. You know what? I want to see how worthwhile this Rift Beast is, because I don't want to lose DPS for nothing. Because you know what? Maybe I just keep this on, because my DPS value right now is at 600. I think I'll keep this for another build. Because I already have enough minions on the floor. I really don't need anything else. Like, I already have my dogs and my birds. I think I should be okay. Rift Beast is, like, not super important. So travel west. So, for rank, mainly Doctor Strange and... Oh, okay, so you're a tank main. So now I'm curious, because you mentioned DPS. You said bring back my DPS. So did they like remove a character or something? Or were you referring to Overwatch? Where do we go from here? Was it this way? Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what you're saying now. I was like, wait a second. Losing DPS? Did they like remove a character in Rivals or something? But now it makes sense. Yeah, I definitely gotta get DPS up. I don't want to lose DPS here. Like, I already have enough minions on the floor doing their damage, so having one big dinosaur is not gonna really change anything. Gotta get back to work. Just wanted to hop on real quick to show that I'm still here. Hey, Gramps, I know you're always here, dude. I know you're always here. And you're always on my mind too, brother, so not to worry. I appreciate you always stopping by and showing your love whenever you have the time, man. We'll definitely get our gaming on together again soon, man. We have to still find that game that we can lock in and play together again. Because spring season's coming, man. So we gotta find something for the spring season to lock in with. But until then, enjoy work, and I'll definitely catch up with you very, very soon. I'll likely be back, like, completely, you know, full on, you know, long hours. Probably starting next month, Because this month, as I said earlier, this month has been pretty slow. Like, the month has been really, really slow for ARPGs, so I didn't really want to force myself to stream just for the sake of streaming. I always want to stream for a reason. Like, there has to be something meaningful. And now that I'm excited again for last Epoch, because Season 4 is coming out in a month, I figured, you know what, let me just experiment a little bit with Beastmaster, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, man, I look forward to doing some co-op with you again for sure. I'm very, very excited to do that. All right, so let's put this away now. This is actually a pretty good armor piece, though. This is crazy, like way better than what I have right now. Way better. So let's see. This we go from 645 to 773, and it's red armor. So this is probably the best armor I can have on right now. Because legendary is like the highest form of it that you can have. So the fact that I already have like 3 red pieces, 3 legendary pieces, and I'm not even at the end game yet, so that's good. But we can put everything else away though. I guess we can put this away. We can put this glove away. These boots. Oh, this is dexterity though. Okay, so I'll put that away. Put these away. And all these. How much space do I have for my idols? Oh, I got quite a bit of space. And put this pickaxe away. Put this away too. Put this away. Dude, I love the auto sorting in this game is so good. Being able to just auto sort my stash is amazing. It just feels so satisfying to never have to worry about where, like, I can just click on any item here and it goes right into its respective part. Okay, so this we don't want anymore. We can get rid of this. And all this stuff we can probably... Okay, so we're gonna put this amulet away. But this should go into my accessories. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep this there. Because I don't want to lose my DPS. That's the worst thing I want to do right now. Everything else we can sell here. Alright. So we need to travel west to... Ah, okay, I can go here and actually skip. That's right, if I do this Soulfire Bash, I can skip the story, right? Okay, so each attempt in the dungeon requires a key. So I need this. Okay, so what this does, so this is like a side dungeon, but what happens is if I beat this dungeon, I can essentially expedite the story. So I'm gonna do that. It's my first time doing it. Level 45. Yeah, that's a lot. That's pretty high, dude. Yikes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm like significantly low. I don't even know if I could even do this. Yikes. I mean, I can attempt it, but that's gonna be so hard. Yeah, I don't even know if I can actually do that. Well, luckily we can take back what we want, what we have. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't want to kill myself and waste material. Even though this is really good though. Anytime I see these, I always speedrun, or at least try to get myself to the end, but level 45 is pretty high. Soulfire Bastion. And I mean, there's no harm in attempting it. The worst case is I attempt it and I get cooked, but just wasting my time. I'd rather just go through the story and just get it out of the way. But it is my first time trying this though. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. I only lose 1 key. And I'm down to 5. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we actually... Okay, so what's this? So Fire Lich. Okay, so let's do the Fire Lich. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, he just one-shot me. All right, well, that's good to know. That's good to... I'm not going to spend a key, though. I will just respawn, because he just one-shot me there. But good to know. But we're out. We're out. I want to keep my keys. All right, well, we're back to the camp. So I guess we can always go back there later. That's the good thing about this game, is I can always go back there when I know I'm ready. But for now, we will proceed onward. I guess once I get to level 40, I can probably do it, but by that time, I'll most likely be ahead in the story. 2 dogs. There you go. So where are we headed now? We want to go to Imperial Dam. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we got to go north, probably. This corrupted lake. Oh, are we? We're dropping some frames here. Yes, we are. Dude, I don't know what's been going on recently, but every single time there's always some internet problem. And it doesn't seem to want to go away. It's like a throttle. Like the internet just has like a throttling problem. It'll be smooth, and then suddenly it just doesn't want to be smooth. Like, it was totally fine throughout this entire time when we were playing. Now suddenly it wants to not be smooth. Or 15 milliseconds, wow. That was funny though, that little lag. I don't know why. You know what? It could be that people are actually home now. And it's like a mixture of people being home using the internet and then me also streaming. Because I really don't think it has anything to do with... Let me see something. Hold on. Let's check my settings. Output. Yeah, everything's fine. I haven't changed anything since the last time, so I know it just... A lot of it has to do with just random throttling on the internet. It's weird. But anyway, let's just keep going. I'll try and salvage with what I've got for the time being. Also, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you for being here. Those who just came through to chill out. Just watch the stream. Not really taking this build like all too serious. I mean, I'm still enjoying it. I think I actually find Beastmaster to be quite fun. This is my first time using Beastmaster, but it's not like I'm like super invested at the moment, just because I'm saving all my hype for season 4 when Rogue drops again. I can play Shadowrun like I wanted, but it is nice to try out new things, and it kind of gives me a different perspective on how to play the game. And Beastmaster just feels really, again, surprisingly, it's very fun. Like, normally I don't mind playing with minions, but recently I've just found my love for Rogue again. I mean, I've always liked Rogue in most RPGs, but I think in last Epoch it just feels really good to play Rogue. So it's kind of like I've rekindled my love and appreciation for Rogue in this game. But playing Beastmaster is a nice, good secondary option if I ever do find myself getting a bit bored. But again, my apologies if the stream is a bit laggy. It's just people are home now from work, and I do live in a shared apartment still. So I have to be mindful of that. But your patience is appreciated. Like I said, for a while now, it was working perfectly fine. Which is the craziest thing. Like, it was totally... Feldwood. Okay, so we want to go the other way. Feldwood takes us all the way back to Bastion. I wonder if there's going to be like an actual better piece of open source software soon that that people will make. Because it almost feels sometimes that OBS is the problem. Since OBS always seems to have its own fair share of hiccups. It just causes a lot of headache. Because no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to change the outcome. Which is weird because when I'm not using OBS, I can totally play this game like no lag, nothing. Like everything is fine, internet's fine. It's just the moment that OBS opens, that's when things start to drop and frames drop and all this other stuff. So I think it really is an OBS thing. Uh-oh. I really do think it's an OBS related issue. Like if there's something internal within the software that this doesn't seem to wanna cooperate. Because it seems to eat up so much of my GPU. Like yeah, look at this. Now we're like skipping in the game again. It seems to always interfere with the GPU. Well, it's crazy too, because I have nothing else open. I literally only have Edge open for reading chat. And then that's about it, really. No other tabs are open. I feel like OBS just like eats up a chunk of the GPU or something. Wonder if it's like, do I have this on full screen? Graphics. Ultra. Yeah, it is on full screen. Okay, let's do streamer mode for now. Let's see if that actually changes the situation. Which is weird though, because like I said, I've had no problems recently up until now. We'll go streamer mode to keep things smooth. So normally I would do this Rift Beast stuff, but I think I'm going to skip this time around. We already have an amulet, so I think we'll just kind of get through the campaign. Okay, it seems like things are back to normal though. Things have stabilized, so it could very well be that I'm running this game on Ultra, but I guess the GPU is having to do a lot more heavy lifting, and so OBS is kind of acting up a little bit for it. Which is not a bad thing. Yeah, I can't wait till I get Sabretooth. It's gonna be fun to play Sabretooth. That was the idea I had in mind, was to play Sabretooth with this build. Let's see here. So, yeah, I want to max this out to 10 since I'm going double-handed anyway. So we are currently at 781, so that should bring us closer to 800. There we go. Yeah, 828. Nice, good solid DPS boosts. But normally I would make a filter, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'll wait till I get to around level 40 before I make a filter. Because once I hit like maps and stuff, then I'll probably start thinking about being a little bit more I'll prioritize the loot filters more as I get closer to the end game. Since right now I'm still like learning Beastmaster, so I don't want to block out all of the items on the floor. I want to kind of read at their stats and see what they're all about and get used to things. Dude, that leaf slime is so good. That leaf slime is like the best traversal thing in the game. Without a doubt. Hands down the best traversal thing. The traversal option. It just goes so far. Now I haven't used Maelstrom though. I gotta see if I can maybe optimize Maelstrom a little bit more. Because it does do damage over time cold wise, and I really want that for the build. Minion damage. Okay, do I have any... I feel like this belt is decent for now. Until I can get something better. But I think this will suffice, I feel. Don't think I'm gonna go too nuts with it. The bees are always nice as a bonus, so... Okay, so yeah, now looking at my frames, we've now stabilized completely. Thank goodness. Everything is now back to normal. And folks, that's why I always say becoming a streamer is not about just your equipment. You don't need to pay thousands of dollars for equipment to be a streamer. What's more important is the software. You can have $1,000 setup or thousands of dollars set up, but your PC, if you don't know how to work your PC and like manage your frames and your GPU settings, it doesn't matter what you do. $1,000 can't buy you knowledge. And they can't buy you the solution to your drop frames. You gotta learn that on your own. So there's one thing I will say for those who are looking to stream: make sure you learn how to stream, or at least learn how to, you know, manage your GPU and CPU settings. So those are the most important. If you're just purely gaming, that's different. Like if you just, you know, if you bought a good gaming chair or whatever and you want to just sit back and chill without streaming, then that's fine. But if you want to turn this into like a career, or you want to like make content like myself full time, then you're gonna have to not just invest in... You can't just simply invest in a PC and equipment. You gotta invest in knowledge. Because a lot of times, the most successful creators aren't the ones with the highest PC settings. It's the ones with a higher degree of knowledge that can help them to sustain. Because nobody wants to always drop their frames and everything. It's annoying. Let's see here. So this is another belt. I don't want to risk losing what I have in my belt though. Because these bees are pretty, like, I get additional bees. So it's not like the worst thing. I might want to level this up though. Maybe getting a better relic. Getting some better rings. Those would be my priorities for now. And maybe getting a legendary of my gloves would be nice. Impossible. I may want to get perhaps some more movement speed for sure, and attack speed. Those are probably going to be my priorities, getting some attack speed and movement speed. But you won't get exalts until much later anyway, so it's better for me to wait. No need for me to go crazy and rush. Once we get to that level, we'll get there. Intruder. This one? I remember this section. Yo, what's going on, Quanta Nomad? Is the game too easy? No, the game is actually relatively challenging. The game has its moments of challenge. Especially when you get to the end game, like when you get to maps, the game can definitely test your build a lot more. In the campaign, I would say it's pretty straightforward. Nothing that would really overwhelm you. There will be some random moments, of course, where you get like one shot because maybe you just didn't have the right equipment on, but I wouldn't say it's like easy or like super easy. It has its moments, but I'd say the greater challenge comes later on. Campaign is more of just kind of getting you started, getting you like accustomed to the flow. But once you start to hit the higher levels, then that's when the game can become, it can test you. Especially empowered maps, so... this is my second build. Well, I have multiple builds, but this is the second build that I've actually taken quite far. And my first build, my rogue build, I'm in empowered maps. And empowered maps is really, it's not easy. Empowered maps in the last Epoch are pretty difficult if you're not well equipped. But it's very worth playing though. I would say if it interests you, I highly recommend playing Last Epoch. It is a very, very good ARPG. Lots of great builds to experiment with. The gameplay is very rewarding. And there's a large update coming very soon, a very, very big update. Season 4 is coming in about a month or so.
Hurry. I'll take that as a yes. Get to the railing and give a signal.
Okay. I played it a long time ago and left waiting for full release. But full release will likely not happen for... Well, the game is technically in 1.0. That is, the game is in its full state, so to speak. And so now we're just kind of waiting for seasons to happen. So Season 4 is going to really kind of bring a breath of fresh air into the game. Especially with Rogue. If you're a big fan of Rogue, there's going to be 2 new classes. I don't know if you watched the latest trailer, but I can actually watch it with you here and give you a good glimpse of what's to come here. Let's check this out real fast. Let's pause this. So there is a Season 4 trailer. Just came out not too long ago. Yeah, here it is. So this is the Shattered Omens. We're going to watch this here.
You would deny fate. You fear it. You will see. In time, he will find you, traveler.
So right here, these Omen windows, these are like, this is the new mechanic coming in. It's like Breach. So if you've played Breach before and other ARPGs like PoE, this will be very familiar. This is a new feature as well, idol altars. This is going to give you a chance to really amp up the amount of, buffs you get with regards to your idols. There's going to be a lot more now that you can really, really amplify with these new mechanics here. Also, we have corrupted items. So if you're familiar with Val Orbs in Path of Exile, this is going to be like the next step now to really getting the most value out of your equipment. So this Rune of Corruption, these are going to be your new runes to look out for, and you're going to be able to do a lot more with these. So Echo Chains, this is another part of the end game where if you beat subsequent Echoes in a row, you get to fight like this really big kind of pinnacle-like boss at the end of your Echo Chain. So it's like you beat 1, you beat 2, you beat 3, and then you have like the final boss and you get like really, really massive reward. Also, Red Mage, appreciate it for the follow. Thank you so much. So this right here, this is for me personally. I'm a huge Rogue fan. Rogue has been my main in this game for, you know, since the beginning of time. And Shadowrend is the very thing I'm looking forward to. Also, Bladestorm's getting a new Rogue skill as well. So if you're a huge fan of Bladestorm, this is also going to be getting an upgrade. So Rogue is getting 2 brand new skills, which is going to be insane. And there you go. So March 26th, it's when it's coming out. So if you really want to come back into the last Epoch, I think now is the best time to do it, since we're not too far away now from the release of Season 4, and it's going to be pretty good, man. It's going to be pretty awesome. Especially if you're a fan of Rogue, if you're a fan of all these cool new changes. It's going to be a great time. I'm very much excited for Season 4. And then the big expansion, the Oribus expansion, that won't be coming out until next year. So that's gonna be where the next part of the story chapter unfolds. But Season 4 will likely be out, and then Season 5, I believe, will be out perhaps around the end of the year, one would hope. And Season 5 is when we're going to be seeing some Paladin changes. We're going to see some Paladin skills being added, among other things. So there's a lot to look forward to. And of course, patch notes will be coming out, I would imagine, fairly soon. So we'll be seeing some adjustments to some character classes. Yeah, overall, though, I don't think this game is easy. If you're familiar with how to play, like you said, you played a long time ago, so I think your experience in ARPGs should be enough to get you through the game. Like if you're familiar with ARPGs, then perhaps it might feel easy in that sense. And if you're not familiar with ARPGs, it can be somewhat you know, intimidating, just because you have to build and you have to craft your own build, whatever, right? But generally it's pretty straightforward. Like for me personally, I play so many ARPGs, so it's nothing really for me. So maybe I'm making it look easy, I don't know. But it really varies from person to person and on how they would define easy. Like I've poured years and years and years into ARPGs, so for me it's totally normal. The Last Epoch is my second favorite ARPG of all time. Despite what the numbers say, surprisingly, I haven't put that many hours into the game. I've only put about just over 70 hours. And so you'd be thinking, well, how is it your second favorite game of all time, or ARPG-wise? Just Last Epoch just hits different. Like, there's just something special about this game that you can't find anywhere else. the visuals, the overall aesthetic, the design, the direction that the game is taking in terms of its art, the lore. It's just like a sci-fi meets fantasy type of lore. It's really, really great, and I like that direction the game is taking. And my first favorite ARPG is actually Torchlight Infinite, and TLI is just such a brilliant game. And of course, I'm partnered with Torchlight, so I guess I can glaze them a little bit harder. But yeah, Torchlight's my favorite ARPG. And then Last Epoch is my second favorite. And then my third, I'd probably say Path of Exile 2 would be my third. But yeah, definitely download it if you are interested. I will say, when it comes to the overall expansion, because this is where a lot of people are getting a little bit mixed up pertaining to Last Epoch. If you already own Last Epoch, so let's say you buy the game today and you dabble with the game and you enjoy it, when the expansion Oribus comes out next year, you will get the expansion for free. The only time that it will not be free is if you don't own the game when Oribus comes out. Then you'll pay the full price for whatever the price is. I don't know what the price is, obviously, but whatever the price will be at the time of that Oribus release. If you don't own Last Epoch, then you will pay the full price. But if you buy Last Epoch today and you play it and you enjoy it, you will receive the Oribus expansion, the big expansion, for free. So keep that in mind for those who are looking forward to playing the game. Now is the best time to jump in, I would say. Because it's been a while since we've seen an update for the game. The last update we saw for Last Epoch was probably like 7 months ago. So Season 4 right now is like the most recent and perhaps the biggest update we've seen. So again, all the more reason to jump back in and really get your feet wet. Nice. Dude, these birds are just destroying everything. So yeah, I think once I'm done, I'm gonna most likely go birds, bees, and saber-tooth. Like, dog's cool and everything, don't get me wrong. I love my doggos, but these birds are just killing it. And they have good, solid AoE damage. Nice. Okay, so now I've got level 35. Perfect. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I actually want to put... So in this section here, I actually want to put Sabertooth here. So I don't want to put anything here until I have Sabertooth. I don't really see anything else. I could put Maelstrom, but I don't want to invest into that until I have Sabertooth. So once I have this, then we should be crisp. So for now, we'll just keep on rocking out and we should be all right. Because that is what I want to start upgrading. If I can turn this into, yeah, so cold damage, Ancestral Hunter. Yeah, this is going to be great. Yeah, Ice Tiger. Oh yeah, so I can turn into an Ice Tiger. This is what I want. This is what I want, dude. I can't wait. All right, so we're gonna wait on that for now. In the meantime, we're gonna level this back up to. We're gonna get some Beastmaster. So basically, we have to get this all the way here. So let's level this up. Let's get Ambush. Let's see, melee damage. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get this going here. I want to get all the way here. And that's the one thing I love about Last Epoch too, is it's a game that you can really just kind of experiment and improvise on the fly, because the skill tree is so well put together. Like, I love the skill tree in this game. It's so organized and it allows you to really be super creative as you're playing the game. So maybe you're thinking, oh man, I love the dogs right now, but I want to go and play scorpions later. You can just respec on the fly, boom, just like that as you're playing. And now instead of dogs, you'll have your scorpions and your birds, whatever, you know? And you can even have squirrels too, which is cool. Like if you get the right helmet, you can get squirrels to play with. You got frogs. You got all sorts of different, all sorts of different minions to rock with in Beastmaster, which is pretty sick. But yeah, overall, skill tree in this game is pretty sick, and it just gives you a chance to kind of go above and beyond. Okay, this is not a bad relic, but I do want a better one. Maybe I'll take this for now. See what I can get out of it. So search the route. Okay, so I gotta go to the dunes for this one. Is it this way? Well, hopefully my rambling answered your question though, Quanta. Kind of went on a tangent there, but hopefully your question was answered. Okay, this is another relic again. So spell crit strike? No. Dude, I'm just face tanking all this. I'm just face tanking all this right now. Okay, that's deflection. I think we're good. Nice. Okay, so now he's got to go to my Elka. Thank you again to everyone who is tuning in and just chilling out and watching and lurking. I do appreciate all that. Your lurking is always valued. Alright. That's a new axe. What's this? Yeah. I think we're fine for like items and stuff. I just want to maybe really get I can maybe get an LP, like a higher LP on my gloves. Like if I can get like 3 LP on these gloves, I'd be so happy with this, because then my bees will get more value. But everything else I think we're kind of okay with. Maybe getting a better helmet would be nice. Helmet. Okay, so I want to prioritize helmet, amulets, rings. Sash can definitely be better too, because the 2 Bs are not like insanely important. In fact, I can probably get rid of the belts, so I can probably prioritize helmet, belt, rings, relic, and then maybe getting some better idols too, which I actually need to slot in a couple more since we've opened up a few more slots, so we'll take a look at that later on. So I gotta work on my slot game or my idol game. But everything else I think we're fine. Elka.
Now, hey now. I've seen how you handle yourself. All you need to do is clear a path.
All right, let's go. Like the visuals, I don't know what it is, but the visuals kind of give me Titan Quest vibes, just because of how bright and vibrant the colors are in the game. And that's one reason why I love Last Epoch more than I like the... I guess simply put, I'm kind of growing a bit bored of the typical dark fantasy trope. You see it everywhere, you know? It's getting a bit dry. I just don't really have any real interest in a dark fantasy vibe. I like a game where they take a different approach to the RPG genre. And that's why Last Epoch stands out a lot to me, is simply because, much like Torchlight, you know, it takes on a very sci-fi fantasy vibe, but with its own unique visual aesthetic that really helps it stand out compared to other games on the market. And this is why I find Last Epoch to be just so satisfying to play. Because looking at it, it's just very pleasing to the eyes.
That's buried in the slums. She told me of the Emerald Nagasa.
Nagasa. Oh yeah, those are the snake ladies, right? They must be feeding on her. That guy, I remember that guy talked so much. So when I first played the campaign, I remember just sitting there just listening to him. This guy's like, dude, you're dying. How do you have so much breath left to speak? This guy's giving me like a monologue as he's dying. Alright, let's level up though. Alright, so we have 2 points. So actually I want to level this up to 10. Yeah, let's get this to 10 first. Do I though? I mean, the faster I can get the Sabertooth, the better, right? Yeah, I'd rather get 35 here. So let's just level this up. Let's get some melee minion damage up. Yeah, we need 35. I really want to get the final 2 for my cold damage for melee, but if I can get this to 35, then we can get our Sabertooth, so we'll wait for that first. At least now we're 938, so it's not too bad. This is an Acolyte relic. I don't think I'm ever going to really use Acolyte in this game. Which is weird because I use Witch in Path of Exile, but I think when the new expansion comes out, the new season drops for PoE2, I'll probably just go back to playing Rogue again, or Pathfinder.
No, she told me it'd take the courage of a ruby Nagasa. I didn't expect.
I just glanced at chat, or the global chat at the bottom left, and people are flipping arguing over petty things. Really, man? You're gonna just banter. Like, I feel like every time I play this game, it always feels like a breath of fresh air. Because the reason why I like it is because I'm always constantly traveling through time, you know, and every time period has its own unique visual approach, and it's really nice to see. And that's why I'm even more ecstatic for the Omen Windows, because I want to see how the actual mechanic works. And I'm sure 11th hour games, they're probably holding things close to their pocket. They don't want to release too many things right now, just because I imagine they want us players to be surprised by what they have in store for us. Damn, that almost killed me. Holy, dude.
This square, I wish I'd seen it.
I wish I'd seen it. I don't think there's anything more satisfying than seeing my character leap to the sky like Superman like that. Quite satisfying. I think perhaps the only thing that comes close to this Fury Slam or Leap Slam is Rogue with Falcon. Because Falcon goes pretty far too, but not as far. Impossible. Nice. Okay, we're leveling up quite fast now. Okay, do we want this Nemesis? Oh, the claw? I'll take it. Anything that I can convert to legendary is always good. Nice. Alright, so let's put this up to 7. Okay, nice. Getting close to that 1K mark. I hope they do add some new music in the game. That's one thing I'm actually looking forward to with Season 4. I hope they add in some, like, new, like, OST stuff. Because the soundtrack for this game is, like, really, really good. Me, personally, I actually really enjoy the last Epoch soundtrack. I oftentimes find myself listening to it on YouTube as, like, a way to relax. It's really quite relaxing. The End of Time is still hands down one of my favorite pieces of music in this game. So nice to listen to. You just wind down for the day with some End of Time. It's crisp.
So, a word of advice. Don't ask her about the diamond matrons. You'll regret it.
Alright, let's go in. So yeah, I'm gonna skip out on the rifts for now. I don't really care about the rifts too much, just because again I already have enough minions on my plate. I don't need to have a big dinosaur with me right now. I do have one on my rogue build, but for this build in particular, I think I'm just gonna skip out on Rift. I'm gonna focus more on cemeteries once I get back to the end game, just so I can get some more Woven Echo stuff. I do want to see how fast I can get to end game starting season 4. I want to see how fast I can get there with Rogue on Shadowrend. Although normally I don't typically speedrun just because I like to enjoy the journey. But we'll see how things pan out.
Yes. May I tear a smile upon you?
All right, so we don't need this anymore. We can sell these. This cleaver we can... Do we have this cleaver solution? Hold on. Do we have it? We do. Okay, this is +1 to all skills. 54, 40. Okay, so this one is kind of doo-doo. So we can take this one out, replace it. And then all this stuff we can just remove. Get rid of all this. We can probably sell everything we have here. Yeah, all these items we can sell. Maybe the set we can keep. Why can't I stash it? There you go. It's weird. Okay. Let's just sell the rest of these guys. Back. Alright, perfect. And we'll probably buy some more runes of shattering here. These are always good to buy. Okay. So we won't spend anything for now.
Stay safe, traveler.
Stay safe, traveler. I remember this woman. I do wish they gave us an option to like skip entire dialogue though. Instead of having to click, instead of having to click constantly to skip the dialogue, it would be nice to have just one button to skip it entirely. That way it'll make just getting through campaign a little bit faster. Nice. A little bit of upgrade here. Okay, what do we want here for gathering? Okay. Whenever you use gathering storms and hit at least one enemy, you can attack with wings of lightning. Okay, so we can chain additional times, which is good. I guess we can chain then. So this turns into frost chance. So everything, so this is melee damage to freeze, because this is telling me now shock chance on a hit from all sources converted to frostbite. So everything is frostbite. So this is going to be frostbite chance. Swap gathering storms lightning tag for cold. That's fine. So yeah, everything that's shock chance is frost. But I guess we'll go here because wings of lightning could be good for chaining. So I'll go here. These birds are doing some pretty good damage at the moment. Okay, doggo upgrade too. Oh! Okay, so let's see. Doggos. Doggos, let's see. So chilling enemies on hits always nice. Okay, so we'll just do more damage. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, we'll go for more damage here. Their attack speed is less, but we do more damage, have a greater chance to stun, and has improved base crit strike. No, we'll just do more damage for now. That's pretty straightforward. And then back to Burge. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be a 30% chance. So 20% chance to do 30% more damage with my Storm Crows, which is pretty good. So every time I do my melee hits, my crows can do more damage, which is not bad. So I'll take that. These birds are just deleting everything for me. I don't have to do much. I just have to smack a couple times and the bird just finish them off. Physical damage, that's 21%. How much do we have right now? Okay, we're at 37. So technically we could level this up. Let's see this. Actually, no, we're still fine because our implicits are still pretty high, 14% and 12% respectively. I think we're still fine. Yeah, we don't want to lose the higher implicits on this. I am gonna miss the howl though, I'll be honest. Once I get Sabretooth, I'm gonna miss the howl, because the howl is such an impactful tool to have, because it increases my movement speed and everything. Well, I guess it's, you know what, I guess it probably wouldn't be too bad. I can still probably have the dogs and the Sabretooth active. I can still howl and get value. I literally have like a family of minions with me. Just have the whole entire flippin'... I have an entire zoo with me right now. I got crows, I got dogs, soon to be saber-tooths, or tigers rather. Okay, 38, nice. Okay, so let's get this to 8. So this is maxing me out. That puts me now to 982. Okay, so scorpions come next. So we're pretty far from Sabretooth. But, you know, it's fine. We'll get there when we get there. As we get closer to the end game, we'll most likely have Sabretooth ready. We're only level 38, so we have a lot of time left to go. Okay, there is something over there. I'm gonna grab that chest down there. Holy moly. That thing came out of nowhere. Okay, more health. Movement speed is pretty good. I don't want poison damage though, but Freeze multiplier. So I technically could. This is a dodge rating. I don't really need a dodge rating as much. I can probably try and go for a chaos glyph here. Try and maybe, if I can maybe swap it out for something, or hold on a second, I got a better idea. If I can maybe clear this, I'll remove an affix. So I remove, yeah, but I can't really, yeah, I can try and remove it. I can do, but it's random though. It's the only thing. I don't want to destroy it. Technically, I could maybe just go for this. What do we have here? Red strike chance. No. Okay, what else can we do? I guess we could just remove an affix here and see. Okay, perfect. So I removed the one that I wanted, but it's too late because it sucks. All my forging potential is gone. So that sucks. So I guess what I can do is just shatter it because I can't do much else. So I'll just take everything and we'll be good to go. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. But this though, this is only tier 2. It's tier 4. Could somehow bubble this up. This is crit strike multi, so fizz. So what I want here, I would want cold damage though. The crit strike multiplier I don't care for that much. So I can risk it for the biscuit, although my potential is pretty high though. Okay, let's see if we can get something better. Spell damage, no. Necrotic penetration, no. And it's a tier 4 too, so we can't do much else. That sucks. Not much we can do here. And it just removes affixes, but I don't think we're gonna be... No, remove like that one too. Oh well. Alright, well, time to shatter this one too. Because that didn't give us much. That's fine. At least we can get some actual shards to build something later. You can't win them all, sadly. Ooh. Ooh, that's another idol. Hold on a second. That can be a nice idol. What's this ring about, though? Minion damage? Okay, hold on. This is minion. This can be a definitely good ring. Throwing damage, elemental damage. No. Mana regen. More minion damage, lightning res, shred armor. Throwing damage. Wow, 30% minion damage is pretty good. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is something I can work with. This gives me 30. This is also to 25. Although I'm losing physical damage, though. I don't want to lose that, actually, when I think about it. This is for... Okay, it's 42. So I can't... 10% more hit damage if you only have one singularity equipped. Oh. But you cannot deal crit strikes. Gotcha. Okay, so this can potentially give me something valuable. Question is, what do we want to do? I can probably get rid of this one. The freeze rate multiplier, I can probably remove that and add this in. But let's just see if we can really amplify a little bit more. So minion damage is good. That's what we wanted. And we can also add in, what are we lacking in as far as resistances? We're still lacking in necrotic, so we can probably work with that then. Look at necrotic resistance. Okay, tier 1. Get some strength in here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, can I get a tier 4? Okay, it's a tier 4. Not bad for strength. This gives me +6. 29% minion damage is not bad. We can probably replace that. Question is, how much more are we going to see here? What's the DPS? Okay, good. So we're up in DPS now. All right, so we're into the thousands, which is good because everything else is not like the best. Although our resistances are still kind of doo-doo, but it's better than what we had before. Yeah, I think we're fine because now our minion's going to do more damage. So that's always what we want. More minion damage. And this is also minion damage. What do we have here? Attack speed. I actually want more attack speed, so I'm going to keep this amulet for now. We don't want to go too crazy and lose our own damage. Like, minions are fun. What the heck? Minion damage is great, but I also want to keep mine damage too. Okay, so I already have Stormtide. I actually have a pair of Stormtide boots, but Claw I don't. Oh, hold on a second. So you can summon wolves up to your maximum number of companions. +6 melee damage for minions. Not bad. But the tier 5 one is not the best though. We don't really need channeling stuff, but I'll challenge anyway. All right, we'll take them. Yeah, it's not the worst. Not the worst items. But I would have liked if my prefix for the channeling would have been, or if I had something different for the prefix would have been perfect, but I don't think we're gonna really see much else here. And plus I'll be swapping the wolves off. Oh, I'll keep the wolves, but I don't think I'm gonna really need to keep. Yeah, this is probably still good to keep on. Let's see, DPS wise. So 1015, 861. Yeah, I don't want to take those off. We can keep it for like another build in the future. Whatever we have right now, I think is sufficient. What the? Impossible. Where's this place again? Before I even got to swing, he's already dead. Ooh, chaos bolts, nice, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm skipping y'all. I'm not doing any of those things right now. Skipping rifts, skipping those mages. You guys are annoying. Spy Master Zarek. Normally I don't read the names of these characters, but now that I'm actually just like more chill, reading his name is really funny. Cause he looks nothing like a spy at all. He's like a big worm. It's like this big worm called a spy master. All right. Mayelka Way Station.
This, come quickly. On my signal, go to the center of the device and get ready. I'll get us out of
All right. And normally I would watch those cutscenes, but again, I'm just trying to get to the end. Yulia.
See you soon.
It's been a minute. I haven't seen Yulia in a hot minute. Ring of the Third Eye. Crit strike chance, crit strike multi. You know, I'll take it. I'll empower it. Let's just go. I always like gathering new tools because it gives me more inspiration to make other builds. One thing I love about ARPGs is that I'm always constantly in creating mode. My brain never stops thinking about new builds. So it's always nice to collect new items and then use them later on. Alright, lost sewers. Excuse me. Nice, almost level 40, let's go. Let's see. We need to get this. So this is 8 now. So you have additional strength and take less damage from nearby enemies, which is good. Okay, what do we have here? So you and your companions have additional health, and you and your companions are healed whenever you use a companion ability. Okay, what do we have here? Melee damage leeches health. Okay. Aspect of the Shark also grants attacks and spells a chance to reduce enemy armor. Ooh. Attack speed, minion move speed. Okay, hold on a second. Well, I can't go there yet, so I have to get this done here. So... guess we can go for ambush still. Okay, now, so Scorpion's unlocked now. So we gotta just keep on going until we get to the very end. It's crazy how they have, like, the best thing at the very end, dude. Flippin'... I gotta wait eons to get Sabretooth. Okay, let's go to the Verdant Lake real quick. Just to get some more experience. Impossible. What the heck was that? forgot if this area drops something. I don't think it does. These guys are dancing on me. Holy. Okay. Ocherian's petals. Okay, this is spells. That can be good for like mage or something. Alright, we're out of here. So it did drop something. Okay. Getting close, getting close. Alright. I was contemplating doing Maelstrom and maybe going for automated Maelstrom. Because then as I'm running around, I can automate Maelstrom to do damage, but... I guess, can I? Do I have Maelstrom here? Yeah. So Gathering Storm has improved base crit chance per stack of Maelstrom on you from any source. Yeah, so whenever you expend a storm stack, you have a chance to cast Maelstrom. So that could be something I look into, but I have to... Yeah, I have to think about that carefully. I don't want to invest into things that I don't really need right now, because every point matters.
Right, and without this, if it weren't for you, I'd still be making friends with Sarah's.
Guy's still talking. He's still yapping in the back as I ran away. Yuck. Can't stand these worms, dude. Worms and roaches. Get them out of here. looking at these names now, like I really don't pay much attention to the names, but it's like it said concealed sludge of focus. I've never come across an interesting name like that. I never thought that a piece of sludge can focus. What is this ring? Oh, it's a set ring. 74% chance to shock on spell. Okay, this is more of a spell damage, and this is more lightning damage too for spells. So more for mage stuff, or even spell blade potentially. What the? Level 40, let's go. Oh wow, that's a lot of health regen. Ooh, that's a ton. Alright, we'll take it. Oh, almost got cooked. My health didn't regen fast enough there. Okay, so this is plus 12 in int. Okay, I'll take this ring though. Don't need this int really. We can leave that alone. Or I can just sell it. Just pick this up and sell it, I guess. So what do we have here? So we have 2 rings now. Both of which are pretty decent, but I think we can put them away. And then this, we have no LP on it. which sucks, but whatever. Let's keep on going. So now we can finally... So this is strength. Health regen is good. I'll be down with more health regen. I'll go with that. More health regen is always nice. And more strength would be good too. Make us more tanky. Oh, wrong way. Dude, these crows are cooking right now. Holy. I don't have to even do anything. I can just keep running around and it'll just kill it for me. Look at this. Damn, crows. Damn. Damn. Look at these crows go. Damn, dude. Oh, never mind. Got cooked. You leave them alone for too long and they just die. Boy, I respect you. I respect you, crows. You did your job. All four of you. Still good damage though. Still solid. So imagine if I continue to like invest in them. Those ice shards that they keep on spitting out are so strong. Nope. Nothing good there. Follow the signs of combat. And talk to Alric. Is it north? I always forget. Is it north? I think it is north. Yeah, it's this way. You don't play for so long, you forget how to... You forget the directions and where to go.
Here I was, hoping this would lead us closer.
Yap, yap, yappy. Find Yulia's shelter. Damn, these bees are cooking. Where are the bees at? I just saw 8 bees. Those bees come and go so fast. Before you know it, they're just gone. They just come in, sting them, gone. They know their role. Oh, what's this? Lutheran stand. This is a bow, and I am a rogue main, so I'm gonna take this. I will take this bow, but I don't think I have this one. Oh my gosh. Dude, I cannot underestimate these guys. Sometimes I get a bit too overconfident. Thinking I can just face tank everything. Go. That's a pretty decent ring, but I don't know if it's gonna beat what I have on. Dude, those crow bolts, they take out so much life. Like, that almost one-shot that guy. Did I level up my woven tree yet? Yeah, I did. The last time I forgot and I had like 20 points just sitting there. I want to make sure that's prepared and ready for maps. I have to invest more into that so I can get some better drops. Impossible. Well, let's see. Can I sell anything? Actually, I don't want to sell anything. I wanted to stash whatever I have. Yeah, so let's stash all these. So rings, gonna... yeah, put this away, this away, and everything else. Set we can probably keep. And we'll just sell the rest. Alright.
And when he fled, I saw him head.
I am becoming from the heart of the citadel is beyond. There is an exit near the Emperor's throne.
Okay, so find the fallen Osprey nests. We'll do that first. Yeah, we'll go to the nest first, and then we'll do the entrance later. The heck? A little bit of lag there. Weird. Yeah, there is some lag there. That was some weird lag. Corrode. Okay. Is it this way? It's definitely stuttering in game, but I'm not seeing it like drop on stream though, so it's probably just an in-game thing. Maybe just the servers are being weird. But we definitely fixed the stream issue. What do I have to do? Find the entrance? Oh, I gotta beat this guy. Are you dead? So now we just gotta find the entrance here. Melee damage while transformed. Okay, that's more for the shapeshifting side of druid, but I don't really care, or for a primalist, but it's not important. So I guess I can go back. Grab this chest first. Okay, where do we go here? So we want to go to... Yeah, so we gotta go there first. Is there an actual place for me to check off? Is there a waypoint somewhere? Normally I don't really spend too much time in this area. But I want to see if there's an actual waypoint here. Critter. Well, Skritter is now Skriddead. Skritter is now Skriddead. Where is this place? Where is the... Gotta be north then. It's gotta be around here, I guess. Let me just check. Make sure. Nope, it isn't there. Okay, so I guess this is just a dead area for now. Could have sworn there's a waypoint here or something, but I guess not. I guess not. Okay, let's go back to this place. Now I gotta go to the sewers. Okay. So return to Aldrich. Okay, we'll go to him first. Turn to your boy first, and then we'll go south.
Impossible. You killed him? If we pull this off,
Nice.
maybe I can give us some good news for once, eh?
Open!
Impossible. Impossible.
Impossible. I like how they always say the same thing, but like a different intonation. Like one time he's like a lower impossible. The next one's like impossible. It's like the same thing, but just said differently. Well, at least he doesn't say, I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana. Like every other game. I have no mana. We're getting close to the saber-tooth. Oh my gosh. Lightning damage, don't need that. Viper healing effectiveness. This is not bad for attack speed. Dodge rating, physical resist. Okay. Everything else we're going to skip. Skippage. Alright, give me this bow. Okay, so it has 1 LP on it. Not the best result, but... Holy, I almost got destroyed there again. Oh! Scary. Okay, so those are just shields. Don't need those. I really should use Maelstrom more though, I'll be honest. I have not been using Maelstrom enough. Because it is good for just basic AoE DOT. Like I have it there and it's... I mean, it's not that much damage, but... I haven't really been using it. Probably should consider using it a bit more. Just a tad bit. Destroy the Imperial Watchers. What's this one? What do we have? That one we can banish. This one's kind of meh. I already have that book. Holy loot. So much loot. Come back here. Holy moly. Coal. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, but this is wild transform though. I could change that, technically. This is a Ring of Frost. Cold damage. 10% cold. Oh, +1 to summons? That's actually not bad. Hold on. Oh, but I have this though. This is already way better. I don't need +1 to crows. I can just keep this. I have so much strength and armor and attunement. I don't even need that. And then I have mana regen. So that's pretty good. And it's tier 6 strength too. Yeah, I think I'll be alright. Where is he? Where's Lizard Boy? I heard him. Is he upstairs? What else did I get? Yeah, chest pieces we don't need. Where is he? Oh. No big deal. He has 1 down. Oh. Oh, hold on. This is not bad for... Hold on. This could be interesting. Force strength. Yeah, we're already looking at some additional perks here. Okay, I'll look at it afterwards. That can be good for boosting my damage. Okay, once we get through these pipes, or these sewers rather, we'll check it. What the heck is this thing? Was it all the way down there? Oh, it's still moving, that's why. Alright, now we're good. Enter the Immortal Citadel. Yeah, I think this is where we'll probably stop though for now. Normally I'd go for a longer period of time, but I do want to save my energy for when I do, because basically what I want to start doing is I want to basically lead up to the release of Season 4. So I do want to at least start the last Epoch journey from like the end of this month. So maybe like around the 27th or 28th. I want to start streaming more Epoch up until the 26th of March. So I don't want to go too ham and then have nothing to play. So I think for now we'll stop here and then we're going to come back. And we're gonna try and get the ball rolling even more. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. What the heck? Who's biting me? Oh, it's just poison. Okay. So we want... Okay, so this one gives me wings. Doggo. So more damage for dogs. Yeah, more damage for doggos. And then crows. Okay, yeah, so do doors. Yeah, murder of crows is fine. So more damage per crow, because we have 4. We'll go here. I don't know if this is where the checkpoint is, or like the... No, I think we have to go into the Citadel first. Is it this way? Yeah, it is this way. No, it's not this way. Got confused. Oh, it is. Wait, isn't that this way? Yeah, it is this way. I was like, what the heck? Or it didn't open fast enough. Oh, some frame rate drops here. Very visible frame rate drops. Open sesame.
The undead are prideful, as many weak men are.
Is this the boss? I think it is the boss, right?
You should have seen. Yeah.
I've heard of your power.
Yeah, this is the boss.
See how you face this. Who are you?
Guys keep on dropping poop on the floor, man. Oh, he's dead.
Now's our chance. Quick, use Herot's lance.
And that is that. Build's coming along quite nicely. Alright, chapter 7. So I think there's like 10 chapters. From what I remember.
Back in my time. Wait, I recognize these mountains. I must hurry.
Dude, this frame rate's kind of dropping like crazy. What's going on? Hello, what's this? Oh, I think I already have these. I can sell those too. Okay, so it is this way. Dude, that traversal is crazy. I literally just traveled the entire map. with that one leap. Come back here, boy. I want that reward. Yes, sir. This is amulet. Tears of the Forest. Oh, one Spriggan. Okay. That's Spriggan stuff. Do you need anything like these? No, I think we're good. More loot! Come back here! Ooh! Give me your loot now. The belt. Ooh, cold damage. Hold on. That can be something interesting. I'm willing to sacrifice 2 bees to get a better belt. So if I can get a better belt, gives me more damage, I'd be happy. Where the heck is the checkpoint? I'm wondering where the heck the checkpoint is. Or the town, rather. Could be a town coming up pretty soon. Nice, let's go. 45. Almost close to 50. Scorched Grove. Okay, we're getting close to this guy. I know that. Open the gates. There's Rye right there.
Be gone from this land.
My flames will scour this place. So be it then. Perish.
Damn. Rye cooked them.
I do not have much longer. Go north. Retrieve the lands.
Put your weapon and did what? Here, come. We have much to discuss.
All right. Now I think there's a checkpoint. Because yeah, Hera got jammed there. There we go. Okay, so this is where we stop for now. I wanted to get here and then. All right. So yeah, I wanted to get to this town and then we can just chill until next stream. So, folks, it's been almost 3 hours. Normally I'd go for a bit more, but again, I want to save content. I want to make sure that I have something more to do as I continue playing the game. So, we'll continue with more Beastmaster and we'll continue it into March. Again, moving forward, we're going to be planning to do more LE streams up until the release of Season 4, just to kind of build a hype, get ourselves reacquainted with all of the features and end game stuff that I want to be focusing on. And yeah, that'll be it for today. So if you enjoyed today's stream, it's a pretty chill stream, nothing too crazy. If you enjoy the stream, be sure to follow on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube tuning in, I appreciate you as well. Be sure to subscribe there, like the VOD, tell your friends about LE. It's going to be a great season coming up very soon. And again, if you do like action RPGs, you like action roguelike games, then of course that's more incentive to follow, as that is what I specialize in. So if you want to check out more of those in the future, then stay tuned for more. Until then, as always, new warriors, stay strong, keep fighting, and may the force be with you all always. I'm going to look for someone just to quickly raid. I'll probably just raid the usual. My brother D1. Yep, he is streaming. What is he playing? Crypt, the Necrodancer. All right, so I'll definitely give him a raid, and you folks have a good one. So until then, much love to y'all. Have a good week ahead, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alrighty? Take care.